I started a clothing brand from scratch in my bedroom, spending around $500 in supplies to make 18 t-shirts, and I plan on selling the shirts for around $30 each, making a net profit of $540. And if you want to see how I got up to this point, you could watch the last video up here. But besides that, let's start testing some ads. I usually run conversion campaigns because coming from dropshipping, I'm so used to optimizing for conversions. But the problem is, I still really haven't figured out who my target audience is. And not only that, but I also haven't figured out which creatives perform good and what creatives are gonna flop. Because I don't know this information, I'm gonna run a brand awareness campaign just to see if I can get different results. And once I see what brings in the most amount of people with the least amount of money spent on ads, then I'll start running conversion campaigns. But for right now, I need to make different ad sets. So I began by making one very broad ad set and two more with different interests. I tried targeting 18 to 24 males in the US who are already interested in entrepreneurship, and I set the other ad set interested in Gary Vee. Yeah, I know the last one's a little weird, but I think my audience can relate to him in some way, shape, or form. But once I finished setting everything up, I had to wait for the ads to get approved, which they eventually did, but at different times. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but in the meantime, I need to work on my Instagram account. I started my Instagram account by posting 3 different pictures with a decent bio, and then I bought 1,000 followers just to look more established. And I know there may be some people out there who disagree with this statement, but I want to make a highly optimized Instagram account first before running any ads to it. And the more established my Instagram page looks, the more likely people are going to look into my brand. So I got to work by editing and taking photos of my t-shirts and started posting them on Instagram. But after editing and posting the videos, I have to wait a couple of days anyways, just to see any results. It has been 2 days since I launched the first ad campaign, and I reached a total of 14,760 different people, spending $21.41. And out of those people, there were 6 add to carts, 7 reaching checkout, and 1 person who actually converted. Now, this might sound dandy and all, but I'm pretty positive that that one conversion came from my YouTube channel. So, thank you to whoever bought my clothing, because you're my first customer. But from now on, I'm not going to be running these ads on Instagram, but instead on TikTok. My plan isn't to only run TikTok ads, however, but to create a separate account to try to gain a following organically. This may take some time, but I came prepared by filming 12 different videos that represent the brand without trying to be too salesy. These videos are motivational to help inspire and attract the right audience for my brand. And here's what one of the videos looks like. You know, I found out that laziness is a sin. It's called sloth. There are more you probably heard about, such as pride, greed, lust, envy, but sloth gets you nowhere. And being somewhere makes people happy. So be happy. After I made these videos, I got to work right away by posting them 3 times a day for the next week. And while I'm waiting, let's get started with creating the TikTok campaigns. For the last ads that I ran on Instagram, I used pictures to see if it can convert, but on TikTok, pictures just won't convert. So I'm gonna have to make a video. So what I did was I scrolled around on TikTok until I came across an ad that I thought I can make, and I'm pretty much just gonna make a similar replica since it seems to be working for their company. But for now, I ran a conversion campaign targeting 18 to 24 males because that seemed to be doing well on Instagram. After running the TikTok ads for another 2 days, I spent a total of $17.58, and out of that, I got a total of 1,967 impressions with 65 sessions on my Shopify store, receiving 1 add to cart, 1 reaching checkout, but no conversions. I definitely didn't run these ads very strategically, which led to the results that I got. For example, if I instead made 3 more ad creatives and ran $50 CBOs with 4 different ad sets, then I think my results could have been better. But the real problem with starting a clothing brand is the fact that people don't know what you have to offer. And I also think that if I made a couple more designs on my website, it would seem like a more established store and gives variety to my customers. But all in all, this was my very first attempt at running a clothing brand, and the more I learn about marketing and digital e-commerce, the better I'll be at running a clothing brand. Besides that, that's going to be it for today's video. There are many other videos that I'm going to make in the future, but for right now, I need to just learn more and apply that knowledge until something sticks. And if you're someone out there who's just starting out, don't get too overwhelmed because there's a lot of information that you need to learn, but take it one step at a time and don't rush the process. And I know this video didn't end up with me getting like crazy results, like getting hundreds of orders, but I'm still learning like you guys, and hopefully this video could benefit you in some way, shape, or form. But that's going to be it for today, so see you guys in the next video. Peace out.